You hear the engine come alive, a deep, controlled growl that promises both power and poise. This is the 2025 Toyota Sequoia, a full-size SUV built for families, adventurers, off-roaders, and anyone who demands space, capability, and a touch of luxury. From the outside, Sequoia commands presence. It's long, wide, and tall, a proper, rugged SUV that hints at its ability to tackle tough terrain and tow heavy loads. But step inside, and a different story unfolds: refined materials, modern tech, thoughtful seating, and versatile cargo options. Under the hood, Sequoia carries the robust iForce Max twin-turbo V6 hybrid powertrain. Together with an electric assist and a 10-speed automatic transmission, it delivers a formidable 437 horsepower and 583 lb-ft of torque. That kind of power doesn't just whisper strength, it commands it. Whether you're cruising down the highway or climbing a rugged trail, Sequoia makes you feel in control. And it's not just brute strength. Combined fuel economy is rated at about 20 to 22 mpg, quite reasonable for a vehicle of this size and capability. But power is only part of the story. Sequoia's towing capacity is especially impressive, up to 9,520 pounds when properly equipped, enough to pull trailers, boats, or heavy gear for off-road adventures. Inside, space and comfort are at the heart of Sequoia. It can seat up to 8 adults with the second row bench, or 7 with optional captain's chairs. Front row passengers enjoy generous legroom of 41.2 inches, wide shoulder and hip room, and headroom that gives a spacious, airy feel. The second row continues that trend, with ample room for adults, while the third row, though far from limousine-like, is usable, thanks to a third row legroom of roughly 33.7 inches. One of the interior's clever features: power folding split bench third row seats that can slide forward or back to trade off between passenger space and cargo room. With all seats folded and the second row slid forward, you get generous cargo capacity, enough for camping gear, luggage, or bulky equipment. For comfort and convenience, Sequoia doesn't skim. Keyless ignition, power tilt and telescopic steering, audio and cruise controls on the wheel, all standard. The multimedia side is handled by a large 14-inch infotainment touchscreen, with standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration, and optional premium audio like the JBL system for those who want a cabin that feels more like a lounge than an SUV. When the road ends and the trail begins, Sequoia is ready. Available features like crawl control, multi-terrain monitor, and tow haul modes make it easier to handle rough terrain, trailers, or steep climbs. For towing, there's more than just brute strength: integrated trailer brake controller, optional load leveling rear air suspension, and adaptive variable suspension help keep the ride stable and controlled when carrying heavy loads. On top of power and practicality, Sequoia brings in safety and driver assist technology. Standard on all trims is a suite from Toyota that includes lane departure warnings, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, and more. Behind the wheel, every journey feels secure, from family road trips to off-grid adventures to heavy towing. Sequoia does not pretend to be a compact crossover. It is a big, bold SUV built on a rugged frame, meant for those who value space, power, and versatility. Of course, it isn't perfect. The third row, while usable, is snug. Headroom and legroom are limited compared with some rivals, making long rides back there less comfortable for adults. And cargo loading with all seats up can feel a little awkward because of the high floor and thick wheel arches. Ride comfort on rough roads or unpaved trails reflects its truck-based underpinnings. It's not a soft, cushy ride, but it's firm, controlled, and honest. What you give up in plushness, you gain in strength, reliability, and capability. Trim-wise, 2025 Sequoia lineup runs from the value-oriented SR5 through limited and platinum up to flagship luxury and off-road oriented trims, the rugged TRD Pro, Western-themed 1794 edition, and top-of-the-line Capstone. Depending on configuration, you can get the bench seat 8-seater or the more premium, captain seat 7-seater with upgraded interiors, leather, real wood trim, ambient lighting, optional heated ventilated seats, even massaging seats in higher trims. For many families or adventure seekers, that means you don't have to compromise. You get SUV practicality, truck-like capability, and a cabin that still feels modern and comfortable. To wrap up, the 2025 Sequoia is that rare beast of full-size SUV that balances ruggedness and refinement. It's not for those craving compactness or sporty handling, but for people who need and value space, towing hauling capability, off-road readiness, and a cabin that can handle both family duties and adventure trips with ease. When you choose Sequoia, you choose presence, power, versatility, a vehicle that reminds you that sometimes, bigger really is better.